I'm not singing. Has my time started?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, let's.
My title of my talk is A Place to Put Things, and I want to argue that a place to put things is one of the most powerful things that you can create. I am functionally completely disorganized, and I have received numerous comments on how organized I am. It has nothing to do with my organizational skills. It has to do with identifying a place to put things. In the software world, I want to point out that I think that the reason XUnit completely transformed the way that we think about unit tests and was ported from Java and to .NET and 5 gazillion other languages is because it gave us a common place to put things that was so simple you can actually remember them all. There's setup, there's test, there's teardown. If you really get fancy, there's sweet setup and sweet teardown. 5. We can remember 5. 5 works. So it's a very simple structure that translates across a whole bunch of technologies. So having a place to put things, XUnit did an amazing job. Fit has gotten criticized in this workshop for not being sticky enough. However, I will point out to you that it did create an entire set of tools that came on after it because it gave us a place to put things. It separated the essence of the test from the code, and that is a crucial distinction, one that the traditional testing tools did not make, and that distinction is sticking. So the notion of a fit table and a fixture gives us a place to put things that's really important. Now, the problem with functional tests is that we got a whole bunch of stuff to put. So the fit structure gives us a place to put some of the most important things, but there are other things that we need places to put. And this is where I think we're struggling. When we talk about what's the difference between an example and a test, what we're really saying is, I see different information. I need a place to put both of those things. So if we think about the essence of the test, the setup, the action, the result, the expectations that are behind that, the test results, models related to the test, model-based testing, incredibly powerful technique, but we need a place to put the models. We need a place to put the examples. We need a place to put the technology-specific drivers. We need a place to put the connecting code between the test and the software under test. We need places to put all those things. So here's my modest proposal. If we have all those things and we think of them in a structure like a fit-like structure, here are the tests expressed as expectations about externally visible behavior, so the abstracted expectations, but not just in tables, in multi-mode. If we think about finding ways to capture that in text, and we think about the fixture code, and we think about the drivers as separate bits and pieces of that, the technology-specific drivers. And some of you have already created tools that basically do this. And then we think about where we're going to store that information. The source code repository should be where the tests go, because the tests should be versioned with the code. My biggest beef with some of the commercial tools is that not only do they not tell you that you should put your tests with your code, they actually make it impossible because some of the essential elements are binary files. Try versioning binary files and seeing differences. So tests should be in text so that you can diff them. They should be versioned with the source code. They should be versioned also with all of the fixture code. And then the file system has the results. Here is a back-of-the-napkin modest proposal for how we think about structuring this stuff so that we have shared common interfaces that, by the way, are interfaces we already have, so we don't have to invent whole new technologies. We just have to agree on what the structure should look like at the simplest, most abstract level.
6 minutes for questions.
I think that I understand now why we had trouble with the tool integration group yesterday. We did not have a customer on site.
On site, but just not present in the conversation.
So would you please pay attention to those papers, because I think that our framework is on the floor.
Yeah. Well, that's because you need to build on top of it.
Yeah,
It's appropriate that it's on the floor.
Questions?
Not a question so much as a request. Can you prop that up right here where we can see it?
The last
last one?
Just the last one.
The last one. Okay.
Everyone took pictures of that.
Yeah, it was quite a performance.
Other comments, questions?
The next to the last was a great slide too.
Yeah, I think that's it,
Yes.
yeah.
She just pulled that together in 1 minute.
Oh, I don't think so.
No, but I mean, she just pulled that together while Jerry did.
I think she's been pulling this together for about 3 years.
Quite quick, yeah.
Okay. Any other questions or comments? I'm done.
Okay,